Hi everyone, Lady Rose or Rhonda here with you today. I wanted to talk about an unusual moon phase that we don't normally talk about. A lot of us know about the full moon, a lot of us know about the new moon, and things like that. But what's actually coming up today and for the next few days is the first quarter moon. Now, the first quarter moon sometimes gets a bad rap because it is a time of challenges. It's the time of hitting walls, things like that. But it is also a time of moving forward, of taking those first steps, of action and that sort of thing. And so we're going to talk about the first quarter moon that is starting today on March 29th. And it's going to go for a few days, just like every other moon phase. The full moon, the first day you see on the calendar that's marked the full moon, it's that night plus 2 other nights because it's always 3 nights in a row kind of thing. So I have a very special sort of bath elixir I'm going to be mixing up for you. And you can follow along with this because you can just use household ingredients for this particular thing. But what's really cool is the first quarter moon that is starting today is in Cancer. And the sun right now is in Aries. And it's kind of interesting. So is Jupiter, by the way, in Aries. So Aries is an energy for the sun and Jupiter that are both in it about action. Now, Aries can be a little impulsive and they sometimes take action without actually asking questions or getting facts straight. They just jump kind of thing. But it's squaring up with the moon that is in Cancer. And the moon, she naturally rules Cancer, so she's at home in this energy. So Aries isn't going to run over her or dominate her in any way. They're both in their natural energies, and sort of more of the wiser warrior comes out when it's in its own energy for the sun. And then the moon is the Cancer, which is all about feelings, emotions, things like that. The moon and also Cancers tend to be a little more sensitive to emotions and other people's emotions. They're all about home, that sort of thing, right? So Cancer is the cardinal water sign. So it's the first of the water signs. Aries is fire, so that's why they're squaring. They're a little bit of opposites, but opposites can work very well together. And it's all about self-care with Cancer. And in fact, because it's squaring up with Aries, self-care right now, the best kind you can do is movement kind of self-care, whether it's a walk in the woods and in doing a little forest bathing, whether it's some yoga perhaps and some stretching, or, you know, Tai Chi, a very mild and meditative kind of martial art that you can do. So those kind of gentle movement kind of things are very, very, very good for pretty much everyone across the board, especially though for Aries and Cancer people that are out there with that sign. So Cancers, like I said, it's all about the home body. They love family. They love being at home. They love creating homes, that sort of thing. They're also very romantic. They're about home, family, relationships, connection, and they're very intuitive because, like I said, they're that first cardinal water sign. And it's Cancers appear very gentle, and they are. They're nurturing, they're gentle, they're compassionate, they're loving. But don't ever cross a Cancer because that's when you bring out the worst of the water sign energy, like tsunami kind of anger. Aries has anger too, but it's very short-lived and it's like a volcano, boom, and then it's done. But Cancers, tsunami leave things behind, like they destroy kind of thing. So that's the way Cancer's anger can go if it gets too heightened kind of thing. So don't ever think that Cancers are pushovers. They're not, not in any way, shape, or form. So this first quarter moons are often about action, and action can sometimes be faced with challenges. So move through that challenge because there's always a gift at the other side. It's a challenging time, but it's about your view, your perspective. You know, sometimes we have to do stuff that we don't want to do, or we don't want to make that movement on. I use cleaning the toilet as an example because no one really wants to clean toilet. It's not like you wake up in the morning and go, yay, I'm going to be cleaning the toilet today. But if you change your perspective in just a tiny way, you can realize, oh, I have a house, a roof over my head, and I have a bathroom with a working flushing toilet. So I don't have to go to an outhouse, or I don't have to find somewhere in the woods to do my business. And I get to clean the thing that's what I sit on when I have to go to the washroom and I don't have to go out. So I get to wash the toilet, or I get to clean the toilet. And then other things come in as well. Sometimes the first quarter moon can feel like you're hitting a wall. So there is that danger of the first quarter moon, to make that, to get past that. So you're just millimeters, often when you hit that wall, you're just millimeters from the end, or from getting that next thing for that next level. So know that if you feel unmotivated, if you find yourself procrastinating over the next couple of days, if you are just sitting on the couch and just going, oh, I just can't get off the couch kind of thing, push yourself hard, because you do need to get off the couch. You do need to make that movement, because it'll pay off in the end. So first quarter moon is the one right between the waxing crescent moon and waxing gibbous moon. It's often called the half moon. So I know it sounds like you would think it was a quarter moon, like the crescent, but it's not. It's actually the half moon. Let's see here now. I've got some notes here. Now is the time for determination and focus, and for you to prepare for action and become skilled enough to succeed. So that's a big one. You are often like a warrior, preparing and training. First quarter moon will often make you go back and do any steps that you may have skipped. Like maybe there was something you set in motion at the new moon, of something that you wanted to come into your life, or a project you wanted to do, and maybe you got so excited you know did step 1 and then skipped step 2 and 3. Well, this first quarter moon excuse me, is all about taking you back to those steps if they need to be done properly, and making you repeat those steps. Also now is for you to reevaluate and check that you're taking action in the direction towards your future. So that's what a lot of the first quarter moon is about, but in particular, because it's in Cancer, it is time to kind of reflect and make sure you're going where you want to go, that you know, maybe you've changed your goal slightly. It's okay to change your goal. Some people feel once they set a goal, it's got to hit that goal. Well, no, maybe on your path of learning and getting to that goal, you've realized, oh, I don't want this. I want just over here, actually. So don't be afraid to reevaluate. This is a good time to do it. And during the last full moon, which was in Aries, which was about 2 weeks ago or so, Aries was about going full force without thinking and want to take action quickly. However, with Cancer in first quarter, it's time to step back and take some time for some self-care and reevaluate the path that you're on. So a ritual shower or bath is always a good thing to sort of start your reflection or journaling or whatever it might be. So what we recommend is a ritual to help focus all these energies during this quarter moon, mixing together grapeseed and salt or sugar, depends on what you want to do, cinnamon, ginger, and a tiny touch of turmeric, which is optional, and then to create a ritual scrub to help remove any blocks or procrastination, if you're finding that's an energy that's around you, and to help empower and invigorate you with the driving energy that you need to take those next steps. So some people are bath people and they love a good bath, a soak, that sort of thing. And some of us are shower people. So if you're a shower person, you can make a scrub, and you can make it with sugar or salt. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to make that up for you today. So we've got a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of ginger. Here's our turmeric. And we've got grapeseed oil, which is a really good oil to use in this particular ritual mix that we're doing up, because grapeseed oil is actually really good for removing blocks. It's the one oil that's very good at that. It also is very good for anyone who has acne prone skin. I used to be an esthetician in another life, and I specialized in facials and Brazilians, but facials as well. And if I had a client that had acne, I always used grapeseed oil on them when I was doing the massage part, because what grapeseed oil does is it helps to open the pores and help to release all the toxins that are in those pimples and things like that, right? I also have with me here our Open Road Spirit Oil. So I'm going to be adding that into my particular mix, but it's optional. Otherwise, they're pretty much all household products you have. Now I have a lovely purple bath salt that I'm going to use. You can use Epsom salts. You could use any bath salt that maybe you got for Christmas and you just haven't figured out what to do with it, especially if you're a shower person and someone gives you bath stuff, you never really know what to do with it. Well, anything that's salt or sugar can be made into a scrub. So, or you can use regular old, like salt from your cupboard, or you can use white or brown sugar from your cupboard, whatever way you want to go. So we're going to start with some salt being put in here. So we're going to do that. So there's that. And then we're going to put some cinnamon in. Now cinnamon adds heat. Actually, all of these add heat, but cinnamon also adds a lot of luck. Cinnamon brings abundance. Cinnamon is used a lot in career spells, money spells, things like that, because it brings that attractiveness as far as being a good candidate. Okay, so put some cinnamon in there if you're doing a ritual to unblock you from finding that right career, or unblock you from having money problems, whatever it might be. Then we've got ginger. Now ginger actually adds a lot more heat than cinnamon does. Ginger is one of those things, if you put too much in, it gets really hot, like spicy kind of hot. But ginger is also about compassion. Ginger is about self-care. Ginger's like a little like cinnamon, and it's a comforting kind of spice. You smell that and you think grandma's kitchen, that sort of thing, right? So it helps to add that comfort level so that when you have to push yourself, you're not pushing quite so hard. And then, like I said, just a little pinch of turmeric. You don't want to put a lot of turmeric in. Turmeric is very healing, great for unblocking, because a lot of unblocking is healing of trauma, things like that. So, but you don't want to put a lot in, because turmeric will literally turn your skin yellow. So, just a tiny bit. Turmeric is one of those ingredients that less is more. So just the tiniest little pinch that you can put in. And then I've got the grapeseed oil here. So you just put a little bit in, start with a little bit, and you can always add more. And you can bring some grapeseed oil into the bathroom if you're scrubbing yourself and you find, I want it to go a little further, put a little more oil in. Then we've got our Open Road. We sell this at Goddess Garage. It's $10 a bottle. Smells awesome. This is the Open Road one. This is the one that literally removes blocks. These are medical therapeutic grade oils, so they're very safe. However, if you are pregnant or nursing, you should not use any kind of fragrant oil, fragranced with real essential oils or not. If you were pregnant or if you're sensitive to things, I would just use the straight up grapeseed oil, because that will be fine on your skin. And then you've got this lovely little scrub now. And then you can put it all over your body and just scrub wherever you want dry skin to go away, which is perfect this time of year, because I'm sure we all have dry skin from that cold winter. And let's get into some fresh skin. Let's, have ourselves glowing for spring, and just releasing all those blocks and having that shower or that ritual bath, whichever way you want to go. And this will help open you up for the next first quarter moon nights that are coming up and get you ready to take that action that you need to take. Okay, hope you had fun with that. Bye.